Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to review Ethereum charts. We are going to check first Bitcoin dominance, and then we are going to analyze Ethereum against Bitcoin, against USDT, and Ethereum against ADA. That is important because we are going to know if right now it's more convenient to hold Ethereum or ADA. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. Most of you continue seeing my videos, are regular viewers but are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button and click the bell to get the notifications. And leave me a comment on the video about Ethereum. Are you holding it? What are your price prediction expectations? Without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, first of all we are going to check Bitcoin dominance. I draw this trend line some days ago, actually weeks ago. We have been hitting support here again with some weeks, and again here. After that we hit this trend line again as resistance a couple of times, some weeks around here and a lot of around here. So I think this trend line is very valid. And we have been chopping around below this trend line. And I also have this rectangle zone of support. If we check before, has been acted as support and also have acted as resistance in the past. And we are now, right now, 2 days ago, we broke this zone of support. And now we are getting to close this as resistance. The last time that happened, we have a 5% correction, which is a lot in Bitcoin dominance. And usually a Bitcoin dominance below 60 is not so common. So if this continue being the case, we could have a little of altcoin rally. Even if Bitcoin maintains the 59,000 and don't have another new all-time high of Bitcoin. But if this continue going down, we are going to experience a little of upside in the altcoins. Always, I mention this, you need to draw your trend lines or your support areas in a long time frame to see what other confluence you have. And we have been having this rectangle as resistance here a couple of times before. And then merely near here, but didn't touch it. But I think it still is a valid zone for a long time. I mean for more than 2 years already. So this will be the Bitcoin dominance right now. I think we could hold this as resistance now, and if we close this daily candle below this, we could see a little of move on the altcoins again. In terms of Ethereum against USDT, we are very bullish from the last days. I am seeing daily candles here. In a bull run, I'm very fan of this pattern, the ascending triangle. I can see ascending triangles in a lot of charts, and right now I think from this another ascending triangle that we broke here a lot of resistance, and then we hit that as support, and we have this down trend line here showing us and drawing this ascending triangle, and we held it again as support here, we held support here and here again. So I think this trend line is very important right now, taking in consideration the downtrend, and we have not been having daily close about this from a long time already, from February. So I think this is right now our ascending triangle. Usually in cryptocurrency, these patterns break a little more about the 70%. Usually breaks before 70%. So right now we just close a candle above this, so this is very bullish. We need to see tomorrow how this get to prevent from a false breakout. If we don't get a daily candle of support, our next candle, and we enter again into the ascending triangle, then we can see that we could get again down here on this expectation, have another leg here, and maybe in the next time we will break this. That is a possible scenario. One thing is that we have been getting descending volume also here on the chart, and we may have a lot of volume tomorrow or today also. That will bring us power to get a leg up and break a confirmation of this triangle. In terms of moving average, we are still bullish. We didn't have any cross here. We are above the 21 daily moving average, and that is very bullish. In terms in the alligator indicator, I don't know if you know this indicator. It's based on moving average 2 and use moving average relative to Fibonacci numbers. And you always want to see, you always have these 3 moving average here. And you always want to see, for a bullish case, the green up the red and below the blue. And we have a cross already in yesterday's day. We already have all these crosses, so this is looking very bullish for the next days. And you can see how have been bullish all the times that we have this kind of cross here on the alligator, even here on December. In terms of MACD, we are very bullish. We have a bullish cross 4 days ago, and the RSI is a little neutral right now. It's having a little curvature here that may indicate that we cannot continue upwards, but that may not be the case. And MACD is very bullish right now. For the stochastic RSI, we are really overextended. We are in 99. We are almost having a cross here that will indicate a reverse momentum. We are lacking of momentum already from the upside. We have been in an uptrend for a couple of days already in Ethereum against USDT. What could happen even if we break here on the stochastic RSI? We need to get into the below 80 to have that confirmation momentum, because we could have something like this, like we have at the end of December, that we were overextended. Then we cross and cross again to the upside, and that was a continuation momentum to the upside here. So this is the only bearish thing from now, but we could have a false momentum cross here. So we need to wait to be below 80 to have that kind of confirmation. In terms of the Bollinger Bands, we are seeing how these are extending to the upside and this one to the downside, opening the mouth of the Bollinger Bands. And one bullish thing that we want to see is having the candles outside of the Bollinger Bands, of the upper Bollinger Bands. That's usually a sign of a very bullishness on the chart. Usually 90% of all the candles are inside the Bollinger Bands. So when you see that candles close outside the Bollinger Bands, for the upside is very bullish, from the lowest Bollinger Band is very bearish. So we are hitting right now the upper Bollinger Band mouth. So we want to break it and have some candles outside the Bollinger Bands. That will be very, very bullish and a great confirmation. Another thing to check here with another indicators is the 4 exponential moving average, and we are above all of them, and that is very bullish. We can see here how from December we held support over the 25 exponential moving average, all the uptrend. So right now we are again outside this moving average. Actually, we never crossed down. So if we continue holding support on the 25 exponential moving average, that will be very bullish. Right now we need to check this breakout and confirmation on the next daily candle. Another thing here, I have put the pivot reversal strategy using a 4-2 left and right candles, and that basically tells you when to buy and when to sell. It is a little awkward for daily candles or weekly candles. It's not so trustful with lower time frames, but we can see here, for example, that told us to buy here in November, and we didn't have any other sell until we get this peak of 1,900, and then we have another buy signal here, a sell signal here, and 2 days ago we have a buy signal on Ethereum against USDT right here. So it's another indicator to consider that is calling us to have a buy signal at 1870. So I think we are very bullish on this. And our last thing for this chart is the exponential moving average ribbon. Always now I think the 4-hour candle. Every time that we are up, this trend line acted as support. So right now we are a little far away from there. So if we continue acting as support, that would be very bullish. We have already these two 4-hour candle close, but I want a daily candle close above this. Because if we see this chart in 4-hour candles, we can see that we already have 4-hour candles closing up this, but then we have this big fake out rally here. That's why I'm seeing the same chart on daily candles that are more accurate on price prediction here. So I will say that we need to hold support on this new daily candle. If we close above this, we can see our third candle going upside in price. This is ADA against Ethereum, and there are some interesting things here. We are in this descending triangle opposite what I showed you before against Ethereum USDT. That was an ascending triangle. This is a descending triangle, and this is a bearish pattern. So we are hitting against these trend lines. You can draw it from the peaks of the candles, or maybe from the bodies of the candles. I always prefer use bodies because the wicks are creating a lot of fake outs, and usually the wicks tell you the story, but the body open and close tell you the facts. So, and we can see here how we have resistance here on this point on this trend line, and then we already have been holding support there and support there. And I want to show you something amazing here. I usually don't like how YouTubers, when show their charts, only are concentrated on the last few days or even the last few months here. When I draw my lines, and this is something that I recommend, I always want to have confluence in the past. So if I look left, you will see how this line started and created another two big support lines here of resistance. We have been having resistance here and resistance here, and these have been the other peaks that Ethereum, ADA against Ethereum. You can see it here clearly. So the other peaks that we have from ADA against Ethereum have been in the same line that we are holding near for hub support right now. So this is very important. In the next future, we need to see if ADA will break this structure. If we break these trend lines on the descending triangle, that will be very, very bullish for ADA. And that will be the case that maybe some of your Ethereum positions, you would like to have it in ADA. But right now we need to continue seeing how we manage to test this line of support here. In terms of indicators, the stochastic RSI for the floor right now, we are already exhausted on this downturn momentum. So it's probably that we have a big momentum from the outside, and that will be beneficial for ADA. Something similar happened with the RSI. We are at 40, and we could have a leg up here on the RSI. But anyways, the pattern is bearish, and we need to see how this is played. So you have this point of the triangle. We need to see how the price reacts here. And the most important here will be this line of resistance. If we break this, that will be very bullish for Ethereum against ADA. If we hold support here, you will see like the other two times we can have a lot of leg ups here from ADA against Ethereum, and that will be a moment that I will be checking if I will move some of my Ethereum into ADA, or if we break this line of support, I will pass in some ADA into my Ethereum account. Well, in terms of Ethereum against Bitcoin, if you follow me in Twitter, you will make this trade like I did. We have been forming this falling wedge from a long time here, after having our peak on Ethereum against Bitcoin here. And I did this trade when we broke this falling wedge. This was like an 10% mostly. If you follow me on Twitter, you will see this kind of trade alerts that I post there. It was amazing. And then we went back again to hold support on this line. This is more important line right now of support. We held support here. We didn't hold support before there. We held support a lot of around this area here, here again, and all the way here. So we need to keep this line of support. And right now we are having this important line of resistance also that had been support all the way here, and then was all the way here resistance, and resistance again here, and resistance again here. A little bit of support there, and now we are hitting that as resistance again. So if we break this line here, I think we could have a leg up for Ethereum. Unfortunately, stochastic RSI is already at 97, which is a lot. We probably will hold momentum from the downside now, and we are going to follow probably at this line of support. If we break this line of support, we probably will go to another Fibonacci extension level, because each time that we break this line of support in the past, we went a lot of down. Maybe in these cases, it's where we have more rallies from Bitcoin. So that's the case where you will be able to trade your stuff, your Ethereum against Bitcoin. The other important thing is anytime that we went up this trend line here, we created our peaks on the price. So we can see that here, here again, and here again with Ethereum. So this is very bullish each time that we cross this extension, which coincides with the golden pocket Fibonacci. So that will be one thing that I will be seeing for this Ethereum against Bitcoin. Right now the expectation is to break this trend line, the 0.5 Fibonacci for example, and we could have a trend for the upside for Ethereum. Well, that's it all for this video, guys. If you like this technical analysis, please watch my other videos that I did analysis for Cardano and XRP. That's it for this video. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to get the notifications. I see you in the next video.